What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Monday, July 10th, 2023. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all very much. Thanks for being here with me. I hope you had a great weekend. Well, it's Monday here. We're going to see the moon finishing up in Aries, and it's going to make that square over to Pluto at 29 degrees and bringing that intensity, bringing that emotional desire right into our face. There'll be a lot of like impulsive, maybe actions or feelings that come up. This can definitely feel like things are bubbling over the surface in a little bit of ways in our life, maybe our home life, maybe things we want to accomplish, maybe even just about ourselves. There's a lot of vulnerabilities right now that could be bubbling up. This is because the sun at 18 degrees Cancer is also squaring Chiron at 18 degrees of Aries. So we're also having to go through a lot of identification stuff, things that we really feel. Everything's kind of just being so seen right now. So every like big emotion, every like depth of feeling we have is being really consciously identified, and it can be bringing up things that we were unconscious of, and we're like really seeing the reality of situations, if you will, today. And that can be a great thing, because once you have the identification, once you see it, you can act upon it and you can deal with it and you can do certain things with it. So if things feel like they're bubbling up, if there's an intensity in the air, it's definitely there. We're also seeing Mars ingress into Virgo today. So Mars is leaving Leo, it's with Regulus. This is really good energy, and it's also trining the North Node at 0 degrees of Taurus, which later on this evening we're going to see the moon, after that square to Pluto, come into its exaltation in Taurus, still dealing with a little bit of Pluto residue, but meeting with the North Node, meeting with Rahu. It brings more intensity, but the trine to Mars is the ability and like the conscious desire to change our physical reality, to make things better, to tidy things up. So Mars is going to give us an ability in a lot of ways to be sort of a well-oiled machine here moving forward, and even onto this Monday, sort of like a well-oiled machine to get the planning done, to get things taken care of. It's not sweep it under the rug energy. I think that's kind of off right now, especially with Neptune now retrograde. It's not really rose-colored glasses anymore. Like, everything's really real, things are really happening, feelings are really being felt. Everything is so real in this moment, and we can want to be a victim to reality. We can definitely choose to sulk and to put ourselves down, or we can empower ourselves with the truth. That's the greatness of the time we're in right now. The ability to take the truth and to make things better, and to do things with the truth that are enhancing our quality in day-to-day life, and our routines and our schedules and our work and our services that we provide. So there's a lot of like quality control and checks that are going on, and they're felt and they're realized, and boom, you got it. So take everything as what it is. Don't beat yourself up, because we can also want to, again, Virgo can deal with guilt too, so we can also have a conscious desire to feel guilt. And look, Mercury is going to ingress this evening too, from Cancer into Leo. Now, outstanding, great, Mercury in Leo, but remember, it's at 29 degrees today, so it's opposite that Pluto, and we have a big T-square to the moon in Aries before it comes in. So there's a lot of factors at play that are very emotional, that want to be understood, and the truth is coming out. And that's the best part of today, is that it's going to be so black and white. Now, black and white can suck sometimes. It's so real, it's so true. The truth can often hurt, right? That's the expression that comes out so often. The truth hurts. The truth can hurt today, but that doesn't mean that it's not true, and that doesn't mean that it's not trying to up the quality of our lives, the quality of our understanding, the quality of our foundation in our soul and in our being, to rise above situations, to make things better, to start to harvest our reality into a way that is fully expressive of the being we are, fully expressive of the creativity we want to show and we want to act out and take part in, and really be a part of in our lives. So there's a lot of benefit to the intensity today, but by no means do I think today is just going to feel like a kickback, chill, everything goes amazing kind of a Monday. This is rose-colored glasses are off. This is the reality of all these different layers of our reality. This is the reality of situations, and it's a force to do something about it, to act upon it, and to not so much impulsively try and change something right away, but to at least in our minds get the understanding and the mindset that any little thing that needs to happen we can start the process. If something needs to be get done that we haven't gotten done, we're going to know that today's the day to do it, and we're going to start handling that situation. So it's always a process, but don't feel like the process is just sweeping you away, because that's where today can be hard. It can feel like you have no chance. You're never going to make it through the situation. You're never going to get out of something. You're never like, oh my God, this is it. And it's not. It's just, it reminds me of kind of like Ten of Swords, like kind of like rock bottom energy. Today can feel like rock bottom, but really it's just showing you the truth of the matter, so that every step of the day, every step of reality moving forward is just climbing us up and up and up and up and up and up. And even if we're already up, it's still like a pullback moment, like a pullback to reality of like, oh wow, yeah, I was bypassing some situations. I was not seeing clearly in this part of my life, in this part of reality. And it's mentally there, it's physically there, and it's emotionally there. And I'm telling you, every little thing you do to pay attention, to be present, and to not say no, that's not true, when you know damn well in your being, in your soul, that it's true, and you accept what is, you'll take responsibility and accountability, and I promise you, every little thing you do moving forward will build, and that can snowball into something amazing. So today could start even bad, it could feel harsh midday, but with the right mindset and the right attitude, taking things for what they are and moving forward and building momentum, because there's only one way to go. Once you've kind of stopped, you can only go. There's only one way to go, right? So today's kind of like it can almost feel like there's brakes hit so that we can just start to move again. Or if we've been moving too fast, today kind of hits the brakes and say, slow down and look at this, so that you can make the necessary adjustments and really find a lot of your creative nature in the adjustments. That's like the beauty of the whole thing, is every time we get sidetracked or have to do something different, it's just showing us where we can better use our creative potential. So every adjustment we make is just a great opportunity to amplify our creative potential, to manifest the type of things that we're looking for as individuals. It's going to be different for everybody. It is. We're all looking for something different out of life. So this is kind of a stab to what you're looking for out of life, and it's only a kill shot if you let it be the kill shot. But if you take the hit for what it is, and with a positive mindset and attitude, get to work on how to make the necessary adjustments to harvest the best possible reality you can possibly put your energy and effort forward into. This is a godsend of a transit, and a godsend of a day, and start focusing on the things that you want to really see come to life and happen, because it's as real as it gets right now. And that's good, because there's been a lot. Look, Neptune's been in Pisces since 2012. We've all been in a fog, all right? And Neptune's still here, but it is the moments when Neptune is retrograde, like now, that we get to see things clearly for what they are. It's almost like the projector turned off, and it's not about the illusion on a screen. It really brings us back. And Mars and Neptune is another godsend to this, because Mars and Virgo, because it's as real as it gets, and we're gonna want. And I feel like there's no stopping seeing the attention and putting the attention in the detail of certain situations, which will help us act smart. It'll help us act analytically, correctly, and again, it's just a matter of mindset and where we're putting our energy right now, because you can let energy like this really ruin a week almost, and sweep you away to where you're playing a martyr in your life. You're not feeling like you're good enough, like you're worthy enough. You know, there's feelings of inadequacy that can creep up, especially today and tomorrow with Sun square Chiron, especially in Aries and Cancer. I mean, these are really dealing with our ego, with our inner feelings about ourselves, our emotions. So really important to learn from our mistakes and to be kind to ourselves and to propel ourselves forward to what is going to be more of just a pure essence of our creative potential in everything we do in life and how we create life moving forward. So lots of moving parts. Very powerful Monday. And it's good. I mean, look, we might look back at the end of the day and be like, wow, what a day. But that doesn't mean it didn't have its purpose and it didn't show us exactly what we need to see, because this is like a reality check Monday is kind of what I'm feeling and seeing in the astrology. And sometimes, it's great to be, look, I'm very Neptunian in my life. I can, no big deal all day. But sometimes it is a big deal. And this is where we're like really seeing the reality of all of our situations that we've manifested and put ourselves in. However it goes down, we have to take accountability for these things and positively get ourselves out of it, or positively make adjustments to make it better. So just pay attention today. And look, it's Mercury opposite Pluto. We are going to be looking at everything very intensely. And Mars is being disposited by, the dispositor of Mars is Mercury. It's opposite Pluto, Moon square Pluto. There's no getting around it. Everything is boom in our face today. And it could be stuff that we pushed down for a long, long time. But we have to deal with these things now to move forward. So. What do we got here? The Nine of Swords, the anxiety card. Oh, popping pills, doing drugs. Yeah, don't escape. It's just not a day to try and like escape reality. We have to be present no matter how harsh or painful or heavy life is. We have to be a part of reality today. It's very important. It'll give us the truth we need to make any adjustment we ever could have been looking for. If we're feeling lost, and we can't find the adjustment, and we have anxiety, and we're staying up at night, and we're not sleeping, the truth is being dealt to us today. But we can choose to not want to take the truth pill, and we can choose to take the blue pill, or just the pill that puts us in another reality for a while. It's about this reality right now, and we're all getting checked on that reality. The High Priestess upright. Not a bad card to come back to that, because it's not like in reality we need to forget about the other realms. It's not that we need to forget about what our subconscious can feel, what comes up, the downloads we get, spiritual help that comes in. It's always there. So I think that we're very, very in tune right now to what needs to happen. And again, it's like by not being present in reality, you're not using what the higher message is trying to provide you, to give you the higher education and the spiritual knowing to get through situations, because that's all right there, but we can almost escape that too, because maybe we think by escaping reality we're getting closer to that message. It's there no matter how heavy a situation can feel. It's always there. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Today's probably going to feel like we don't want to take it too slow either. I feel like we're going to feel very impulsive. We're going to feel like there's no way I can possibly take my time. And look, I'm not trying to say things need to be rushed right now. It's a step-by-step process. Like today's getting the truth. Today's like seeing reality. Oh, wow. Nothing has to be done right away. Nothing has to just instantly snap our fingers and things are fixed. We can feel like by some volcanic moment we can create the cataclysmic event that can give us exactly what we want right away somehow. But it's not. So we have to still remember to be patient when the desire to just have a radical change can be very present too. And we think that radical change is the secret sauce to our lives. The truth today is the secret sauce. It's not about using the secret sauce in your recipe to change everything right now, right this minute. It's about the acknowledgement of what's going on. Don't push that acknowledgement away. listen to it, be present with it, and start. This is like starting to acquire a plan, and to really take it in. So it is an important day. It's a big Monday. I hope you all have a great Monday. I love and appreciate you all very much. I still don't have internet. There's a flashing red light on my modem that maybe you can see, or it's orange. Friday, I for sure have a service technician coming Friday. They might come earlier. I want to do that study group super bad, and I'm probably going to do 2 back-to-back, or at least very close together to make up for, of course, last Monday when it was supposed to get done on schedule, but didn't work out because of the move and the internet situation. I moved it to Friday. Still didn't have internet. I still don't have internet. It is what it is. It's a big adjustment for me too. I'm just dealing with it and being more present in reality. And that's the best thing I can do right now. And thank God that's what the astrology is calling for. So it is what it is. But I just want to keep you updated on that. And yeah, there's going to be some changes that come to this channel too. So I've definitely had a lot of time to think and reflect over the last week, and really over the last 3 days. The first, there wasn't a lot of reflecting, that was a lot of doing and moving. But these last couple days, especially this weekend, a lot of reflection has come. So when I do get internet, I'm going to make sure I do a live. Hopefully I can get sun sign horoscopes done, because that should be right around the new moon in Cancer. So I'm hoping I can do new moon for Cancer horoscopes, and I will disclose everything I'm feeling and thinking for this channel moving forward. And a lot of it too is what I'm viewing my future to be as an astrologer, and what I'm going to try and do with that moving forward and how it affects this channel. So a lot to disclose, a lot to talk about, but I'll do it live with you all and in a better format. So yeah, have a great Monday. I really do. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for all the support, all the love that you show me on every video, your likes, your comments. You guys are a blessing in my life, and I just want you to know that. So thank you all. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good stuff. Much love. Peace.